Hello, backtesting every day, day 10. Let's just check if my stream is live. Let me just change the name a bit. Okay, let me check that I can hear myself. Okay, everything's perfect. Let's get to it. Currently backtesting all-time high conditions in my strategy. The news, orange folder, not significant. Gonna be targeting this gap. Yeah. And on the already gonna be looking for a higher, so let's see. I'll look for short here. Get this first low and then this next low. Okay, that's a pretty good close for me to enter. We do have this gap that I'll go break even on. We have one unfilled gap. Yeah, just one unfilled gap. Oh, actually two in this wall leg. So I can target the second one as well. I'm going to go break even. A strong reversal is expected, so it's fine. That will be my that will be my stop loss placement. Can I? I can also up here. Great. That will be my trade. Okay, nice push. I'll start trailing now from take profit. Okay, 1.5 is the reward, so 70% of this range will be around like 1 of the rewards. I'll just put at this high, even though it's not a protected high. And got me out in a bit less profit. Was it the bottom of the range? Yeah, pretty much we just chopped around a lot. Like, again, I protected low, I protected high would have like maybe protected, but it's all the way up here. So it's it would work the trail, but like it's way too far for me and I'm not gonna risk that. So my trade was like this. So I got 70% of my actual target. So let's just lock this win. Maybe I should add my yeah, I can add my web page as well, like so I can switch, not full screen. Okay, yeah. Now you can see what I'm logging in this trade. Could I maybe do fix replay? Sorry, we'll have to do that now, but and then half screw window capture. Just take it from. I forgot to start my timer as well. Okay, yeah. So that will be my scenario for like delogging, so I can show on screen the logging I'm doing. September 29. Yeah, too bad that me like got me out and then immediately went lower. Got out at 10:44. Here I am. The gap close was a multiple candle close. Risk 650 made. I also would like to add like a property of because I only track like targeted risk reward. And I would also like to add trailing. Oh, like I have a bunch of shit now. Where will I put it? Here. So I made 723.7 trailing, made and targeted, there's the word, 154. Oh, I'll just start the timer here real quick. It's been around 4 minutes. And if I switch there and back, yeah, it continues great. Oh, it was high near entry before inverse. It was a retracement after we went all the way up. Just before the inverse, we had some accumulation. News, what news did we have? We had here this orange folder. Okay, let's look at these session profiles. We had Asia pretty much distributed, London accumulated, and then New York. New York manipulated, I guess. Went both up and down. Trailing. Oh, actually, I should talk about market conditions here. Ranged a bit. on open, expanded lower, took target, and then just dropped all day. It got stop. Good. Right, let's work down. It went lower. Much though. No, read this. A 3 out of 5. It's a good trade. Could have trailed a bit. Not the cleanest as well, like this chop, I don't like it. The entry image, and then let's get the hard time frame image. Okay, great. Okay, to the next.
Whether you're relaxing at home or out.
Man, I gotta get Spotify Premium. Or at least get something else. So this low, gonna expect higher to this high, and on the hourly gonna expect for lower now. Oh yeah, gonna look for higher now. See if we got the entry in this wick. Got the gap closed though. And we got this first high and then this next high. Okay. Only here did we close above. Pretty aggressively as well. Is it too aggressive though? That's what I'm thinking now. Yeah, I mean, I'll just think it's better to like look for shorts already. Got the gap close only here. Had it higher on the 5-minute. So doing the 3-minute one here. No entry before 7. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for 8. Okay, we had this gap close. And on the 1-minute we had this first low and then the next low here. I'm not saying strong. Okay, this is the first strong close. And we got down here to target or to this gap maybe for more reward. I mean, the 4-hour allows it, so it's fine. Got this gap. Good stop loss there. Could do that, not enough. So I'll just have to target the gap. Have this gap open here, so I'll leave it like that. I take profit to whatever, and got me out. Like, only thing I didn't like is that and not much that I didn't like. Yeah. Just reversed without taking the low. Well, happens. Lock this loss. Wait, let me check the news first. Add jolts here. Nothing special. I mean, jolts is pretty serious news, but still. So far, like, the win rate is looking pretty bad. 20. Gap close was pretty much a multiple candle close. Negative 650. Targeted 1.72 reward. Actual reward, I'm not gonna write. I lost. Actually, that was the date. Like if I wanted to check my average first reward, that would not be good if I wrote down -1 on losses. Early gap. Before gap. An expansion short. Board mid expansion, it was more of a continuation trade because we had jolts. Pretty ranging, higher time frame. The inversion. I mean, chopped after entry and reversed without sweeping any low. Rating this 3 out of 5 means normal trade. Get the higher time frame image, the lower time frame image, and let's do session profiling and image. Wow, it's really awful. Again, I mean, I see that New York manipulated went lower than higher. Like both Asia and London pretty much accumulated. And then New York manipulated both. Okay, next trade. October 1st. I have ADP, NFP, and PMI. Delivering over this gap, I look for lower. And on the early as well, down to this gap. Okay, nice manipulation higher. We're going lower. Damn, never took any lows or gaps. Now it's 7 p.m, so I'll just wait for 8.
Want to spice up your listening?
Okay. Oh, I forgot to switch, my bad. Should be paying more attention to that. Not just staring half the time of the FX replay. Oh, it's not like anyone watching right now. In the future. The first low, second low. Damn. That will be my entry. Do have this first gap and the next one. Can target both. I can do that. Damn. Out. Well, I mean, just it is what it is. Ideally, like, I should not have been like so cutting back on my stop loss, which is something I haven't done. So like, if I can target the second gap and put the proper stop loss, I should be doing that. Just getting a bit greedy. Like, I want that on go break even since it's 11. So next open. So far from what I see, PM is performing horribly. Like, if I get a trade, proper trade, it's in New York AM. Got the first, not first. Got that high swept. Or is it not a high? It is high. I expect lower to this gap. And on the hourly as well to this gap. Okay, let's see if we got an entry there. Yeah, there will be no trade on that. And can expect higher from here. Got the first high there. We've got this high and then this high. Got this gap as well. So that will be my entry. Like here. Gonna target this gap. I'm gonna target the midway point of the gap. Oh, really choppy. Okay, I'm gonna go break even. Okay, I'm gonna start trailing from here. We've got this protected low. I'll go put my stop loss on. And got me out. And immediately like went higher, but it looks like it is the top of the range. Yeah, price didn't go much higher. So that's a good trade in my book. Got out here. So enter that 651 and exit at after got me out here at 10:15. Gap close was a chop close, kind of. Chopped a bit near, then closed. We're 650, made each on 857, 9, trailing, targeted 1.5, actual was 1.9. How much they actually target? 1.51, yeah. On break even at 0.787. I forgot to switch so you can see. Intro window was at 6 p.m. 6 to 7. And target limit of gap. Stop loss placement was low of candle that closed in, inverse entry gap. Target type was retracement long. We accumulated a bit before the inverse. Then news. We had a yellow folder news, nothing else. I rate this 3 out of 5, pretty choppy. Pretty choppy trade. Caught the top of the range, so trailing didn't get me anything. Okay. Then let's see. We had like Asia accumulating, London manipulating higher, and then you're distributing lower. Very nice to see an AMD on between sessions after like so long of just accumulation, manipulation. Okay.
Spotify Premium is the best.
And what news do I have here? I have PMI. Delivering of this gap, I look higher to whatever. Mark this for now. And on the early, we got this gap, as well as this one, although the other is a smaller one. Okay, nice. Gonna look for longs now. Okay. Yeah, no interest except for that. Like, got the first eye here, and then the next eye here. Okay, we had a pretty nice close here. It is a bit aggressive. But it's not like abnormal. Yeah, like we had this pretty much same size candle. I think I will take this on this close. Target this high and this high as well. That will be my entry. And got me out. it was impulsive. Why do I have like, why am I patient even on backtesting? Like, yes, we had a proper close here, but it is like stronger than all of these candles, stronger than this candle, except for like maybe this one. No, it's even stronger than that. And after that we didn't have like a proper close. So I should have just waited for next hour here to look now for longs. I don't know why I didn't do that. Like, why am I getting impatient on backtesting, man? Nice drop. Got the close here. Then we have first sign, then this next high, so here we close the bow, but very poorly, and this is a better close for me to entry on. I'm gonna target this high. Will be my trade. Yeah, I'm gonna go break even here. Oh, what? Okay. And let me out of break even. So next day. I have a no news Monday. Took this high, and expect lower now. Down to this low maybe. And on the early as well. Down to this low. To this gap. Got the close. First low. Second low. Pretty weak close. Oh, that is better. Got this gap as well. Slightly lower. Still don't get enough risk reward. And that's the only entry. Then I should just target lower and go break even on that. And this is like the only target. So that will be my trade. And I will put it like a break even. We didn't close inside it though, so wait. Should be going to break even on the gap only if we close inside it, so let's wait for that. Only 1 minute. Or if it's like continuously rejecting it. So yeah, get out break even here. Oh, why didn't it let me? Okay, just didn't let me get out of break even. I'm just thinking like, what way could I target this gap to get like my risk reward? Or do I just not have to listen to it all the time? This candle confirmed we're going lower as well, but we did have a strong wick. Would use that one. At this gap. Like, do I just accept the 1.2 risk reward? I think yes, but still. Oh. Or do I just get the break even? If I do that, then I will have to apply it to all my trades. Yeah, like I think I'll just get this as a break even, sadly, and move on. Since a lot of other trades. Oh wait, I forgot. If I do break even, I can look for more setups. Okay, we had this short of open. Are we in the 4-hour? Drawn liquidity? No, we have this gap. So I'll be looking higher off. Now I will look higher. Got this first sign, the next eye. Okay, gonna entry on that. Enter. Get the high to target. Can be more generous with my stop loss here. Put it this candle. Okay. I'm gonna trail on this. Let's just see where. We've got this protected low. I'll put on that. And out again. And it seems like it was the top of the range, yeah. So got a bit less. No, I guess listening to my rules paid off in the end. No surprise. October. Just put this. It's October 6th. Entry at 1842. Exit at here on this candle at 21:39. Gap close. Was a multiple candle close. Risk 50. Made 1127.45. Trailing targeted. Oh wait, not the actual 0.76, and I targeted 2.07. Like, if I continue to log like this, eventually I could check if my actual risk reward is higher than my targeted. And if it is like over 100 trades, then I think it's safe to say I should not be trailing. So that's something. Okay, entry window was at 6 p.m. Target was the 4-hour high. Stop loss placement was low candle that closed in entry gap. Target type was I was looking for an expansion higher. All the rules before the inverse. Oh, you could say we were expanding lower, like we pushed lower. Oh, we accumulated a bit here. News. What news do we have? It's a no news Monday. Market fundamentals. Pretty choppy day. on entry exploded higher, chopped a bit and continued to profit. Once again caught the top of the range as the profit, so got less than would have been the profit. I'm gonna rate this a 3 out of 5 as well. It's not the best setup, it's a continuation setup as well as we had all this chop. Okay. We get a higher time frame image and let's look at the session profiling as well. Asia distributed higher, London continued, New York continued. Well, we just have a wall day distribution. Distribution, continuation. Yeah. Next trade. So the 4-hour high. Look for lower. And on the hourly, we got this gap here. Very small one, there is a gap. Got the gap close. And then we have this low. Okay, that will be my entry. It is very aggressive, so wait for another candle. Okay, yeah, that will be my entry. Confirm we're gonna go lower. Oh, we do have we're already in the gap. Yeah, bad. I'm gonna look for a continuation maybe. No. Okay, let's see if we get some reversal. Well, it's 7 p.m. Okay, now we have 8 p.m.
Download and bring your music anywhere so you can dance to high quality music without
Let the
hearing
gap
ads.
close.
Mix up your playlist with song
Didn't
recommendations
continue
from
higher.
Shuffle, or take total control of your listening with unlimited skips and repeats.
This gap close.
Experience music without limit.
Man, first thing I'm buying when I get a payout is like Spotify Premium. This is annoying as hell. I'm not paying for subscriptions for shit I don't actually need them. Don't fault it for the consumerism. Okay, rejected. Okay, wait. The second candle here was good. Like here we closed slightly above, and then on this candle we closed pretty good. I'm gonna target this huge gap. Could use the following gap here. My stop loss. I get enough risk reward with that, so I'm gonna target the midway and make a maybe more proper stop loss like that. Okay, I'm just gonna get out break even here. Next day. Check the news. Have FOMC meeting minutes. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, we'll continue backtesting. Okay, I'm gonna look for lower, and on the hourly, gonna look for higher before going lower. So here I'm gonna look for shorts. Crazy push. Now it's 7 p.m. Wait for 8. Nice, I got FOMC in a minute. Did nothing. Crazy. Yeah, no issues this day. Next. Okay. Look at the slow swept. Look for higher. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Huh? Okay, hold on. Weird. Okay. Okay. Really weird, that's fine. Look for higher here and on the hourly. And now look for higher to here. Okay, we might get an entry on that. Got this gap close here. First high and the next high here. Got the first high here, next high here. Oh, actually this is second high. Now it's 7 p.m. so I'm just gonna wait for 8. Got this gap close and it's almost 8, so we got this first high and then next high. Rejected. Gap close. First high. Next high. Got this gap close as well. And this side and this side. So that would be my entry. I'm gonna target this gap. I'm gonna put my stop loss here at this low. Okay, rejecting my entry, really strong. I'm gonna go break even here. I see you 10 p.m. No, HB okay. The only thing I see is like this random low. And got me out. Didn't go much higher, so again top of the range. So a win is a win. Just get this. Maybe like not trailing past like 10 p.m. like 2 hours before market close is also a good idea. And that's a loss less profits. Percent of 1.7. No, it's exactly like 70% of my actual target. Okay. Enter that 9:15 and exit at 10:57. The gap close was a V shape. Maybe 650 made 825.3. Trailed. I made 1.27 and targeted 1.75. Oh, hello, my ears hurt because of the headphones. True window was at 9. Target was the hourly gap. Oh, yeah. Just a low candle that closed in inverse entry gap. Target type was a retracement along old bulls inversion. Accumulated here a bit before the manipulation lower than distribution. News, so we had orange folder. Okay, very choppy day. Nice end of day retracement. But again, once again, top of the range. So got less than would be hard to take profit. Gonna read this a 4 to 5. Really nice the way it didn't go to break even like once with the 10 now PM candle open. The higher time frame image. And let's look at this session profiling we had. Asia pretty much accumulating. London also accumulating, then you're distributed lower, so accumulation, distribution. We were going down like all day. Okay, next. Put this, okay. We have consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. Okay, gonna be looking higher to this high and higher to this high. Okay, just look for shorts. Got the first low here and then next low down here. Like this one. Okay. So I'll just wait for more proper close. Sure, relax. Relax. Fuck was that? Yeah. Maybe that really was a proper close. I wasn't sure if it's a proper close. It's something I'm still like learning on the backtesting. Like, you see we had pretty much the same area wicking, but we also had a wick in that like rejected. So made it more valid for me for entry. So I think I will take it considering that price did move in my direction. So that entry like was good. Got this first low and then this next low. It still doesn't give me enough risk to reward. So we can target this gap as well. And that will be my trade. Might take profit out of the way. Oh, it would have gotten me out. Damn. So do I just consider this a weak close? Like, and just feels shit to miss like such a push lower. It is like probably news wise. Like that is abnormal. Yeah, I have no issues on that. Like look at that. So either way, like if I had done that, I would have gotten swept out. If I didn't, like I would have missed the move. Not too bad. See if we get some longs back.
Smart Shuffle can weave in song recommendations for your playlist.
I'm not like looking for longs after such serious drops, you could say. That's just part of the strategy, following the rules. Got the first high and then this next. No, this next high. Give me a proper close. Okay, got the scalp. Got this high and then this next high. Rejected immediately. And then no trade here. Got the bank holiday here, so it's gonna skip that. Swap this low, got this gap open. The hourly as well, gonna look for this high. Okay, maybe had an entry long here. Got this gap close. And no entries. This high only. Like that is my entry. We'll take it, whatever. I mean, I got this. Like I could target the midway weight of the 4-hour gap. and I can use this following up close stop loss, just stretch it out a bit from 1.5, and that would be my trade pretty much. We got also Powell speaking this day. I go break even here. Let's see if we get to trail. Okay, yes, great. Let's see. We have one gap. Like, we got pretty much nothing. I mean, this is like the only. Yeah, it got me out again. It was the top of the range again, so I'm again losing out. Oh, our take profit would have been like dominating this month. So that is my trade. Got a bit like less, but not too serious. Let's see if it was the top of the range. No, it wasn't. And the only thing that would have kept me in is like following my either double gap formation, so here, or my protected stop, which is here. But then I'm risking losing out on too much of the profit, so it's not worth the risk. We're on a 4-win streak, which is nice. I'll probably take one more trade and will be it. So I do want to finish next session already with this area of all-time high conditions, not the next one. See, my strategy is like performing alright, but I want to see in the end it like have at least 60 trades so I can like make some assumptions. Currently I have like 10 trades, which is not a lot, so I'll need to look like at every all-time high range, I think, since like 2022 or even earlier. At the end of the day, I wanted to see like if I should be listening to other influencers saying you shouldn't be shorting in all-time highs. I personally don't agree with like if your strategy is telling you like it will perform okay, then just short. Okay, it doesn't really matter. But it is something that I want to check, obviously. That's the reason I'm backtesting the all-time high conditions. Result when gap close was a V-shaped close. Oh, yeah. I reached 650, made 806.47. 806.47. Trailing targeted 1.5. Actual reward was 1.24. And I went break even at 0.882. Entry window was at 5 p.m. Was the mid of gap. I should add like a mid of 4-hour gap. Stop loss placement was just below following gap close. For following gap close. Target type was it was a retracement, I guess. Yeah, retracement long, all the rules. Inversion. True market, we were for the inverse accumulating pretty much since we're in the range. For news, we had just Powell speaking, I think. Yeah, just Powell speaking. Where is Fetcher speaking? Okay. Didn't catch the top of the range. Got me out. And then went higher. Double gap formation would have saved me. But then I'd be risking missing out on 50% of total profits. I rate this 4 to 5 pretty nice push. just chopped a bit, but over like was a very obvious setup. We just manipulated lower, took out the small range, then came back into the range and expanded higher. Like this doesn't get easier than that. Just pure price action. You don't need any concepts. Like I'm trading the price section as well. And then we had Asia distributing lower, London manipulating, continuing lower, and then more some Asia manipulating lower, London accumulating a bit, and then you're distributing. Should I do one more trade? Yeah, let's just do one more trade. It's already like more than most of the hours I spent on backtesting on average, but it's still good. I don't mind today. I do wake up early tomorrow. 4 hours, so this is fine. I'm gonna look for price to go lower. I'll be looking for shorts. First low and then no entry, still the very low. Wild. Very aggressive. I have taken that. Now it's 7 p.m. so I'll just wait for 8. For the close. And now it's 8. Let's see if this close holds at this first low. Then the next low is like down here. Oh. Oh, this is also a low. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I would have gotten anything on that. I'm gonna look for higher. See if we get some retracement of the drop. And get the gap close. First high and then next high. Okay, this is for me an entry. I got this gap to target, as well as maybe the high for it. And I mean, we got this following gap close as a stop. There's just nothing I can do about that stop. So we'll just have to target whatever. You wouldn't have any highs past this. Got this gap. I could rely on target of hopes and dreams. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of break even here. Oh. Do I take another trade? How many more trading days do I have? I have 2. So no, I'll just send it here. Now it's gonna be all for this live.